Have you ever wanted to smoke a donut? This may be your blend. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that intro. C'est la vie. Chocolate Eclair pipe tobacco. Smoking a donut. Every time I make a video. Just let my dogs in. Just let my dogs in. So at least they're not out here. So this is an offering from Pipes and Cigars. Silky smooth black Cavendish is topped with an especially deep and rich chocolate flavor for great taste and outstanding aroma. So this is the second time I've had this. And in the same pipe, which I think it has claimed this pipe. This is a Medico leather wrapped Lovat. This was a gift, it's meerschaum lined. This was a gift from the Southland Piper, Tim Glaze. Shout out to him, check him out. Amazing restorations. A dang dog. So, this tobacco is black and wet. I didn't think anything could get darker than Lane BCA. This is it. And I'm going to show it to you now because I don't know that my intro did it justice. This is a super chocolate, deep chocolate cake icing, chocolate frosting. I mean, it's permeating the patio right now. That's probably why the dogs are barking. I want some of that. Now, I've left this open for a week, and the burn rate is better. Yeah, burn rate's better. First day, Mrs. Paladin was out here with me, and she literally said it smelled like a chocolate donut. And I agree. It has that Krispy Kreme, chocolate eclair kind of taste. I am going to go out on a limb and say this is in the overwhelming as far as flavor profile. I swear if I have to do this video over again. This is, yeah, in the overwhelming flavor category. About midway through the bowl, you're going to get some goop, which I'm coming up there. Although I have to say, I have thought about putting this in my meerschaum, my bent meerschaum. You guys saw me trying to break it because it's strong flavor-wise, which is not always a bad thing. But if you're a codger blend smoker, you're used to liking a little bit of that burly nutty base, some sweetness, and then a topping on top. This is all topping. And the retrohale there is chocolate and a little chemical. Pardon me. That being said, I am going to attempt to put this tobacco in a category, which is what I do in my head with things. This tobacco does not burn hot. I have to give it that. So, I think if you're having trouble tasting tobacco, this is a good one to try. Because if you can't taste this, you're not going to taste much. This is probably one of the strongest flavored tobaccos I've ever had in my life. The dogs. So that's the first category for beginners. It is forgiving on the tongue. I never got any tongue bite. You get a very chocolate cake, chocolate donut with a slight bit of coffee at times, but it's full on in your face. Okay, so that's a beginner. My second category, which is what I am going to do with it, well, there's 3 categories. Hold on. Second category, okay, I think this is a crowd pleaser. Mrs. Paladin really did like the room note or the patio note because it permeates everywhere. She's like, yeah, it smells really good. She didn't like it as much as Velvet, nor as much as not old Granddad anymore, Dutch Masters Whiskey Cavendish. Those are her top 2 right now as far as room note patio notes. But she said it's good, and she said, I think if people were over and you wanted to have a pipe, this would be a good one to have. People would really like it. Hit it one more time here. I apologize, they're not my dogs. Anyway, the last category is what I'm going to do with it, which I'm going to take it and put it in things where I want a little more chocolate. So I think your Prince Alberts, if you want to beef it up a little bit, if cherry blend, if you want a little more cherry chocolate, if that's kind of your thing. Like I could totally see this, putting this with a little bit of my Paladin that I've got left in the cellar. I just thought about this, maybe even a little bit with like classic burley cake. Maybe just to amp up the chocolate just a little bit. And you're not going to need much. I'm talking a little bitty pinch. So, on a whim, I picked up the chocolate eclair, the caramel cream, and the vanilla. So, you're going to see all 3 coming up on the Paladin channel. But yeah, there you go. 7 minutes in. That's my review. Very nicely done, especially for a beginner blend. I think it's going to be forgiving on your tongue, a crowd pleaser around you, and it will help you taste tobacco. It'll help you taste something. I shouldn't say the tobacco. You're going to taste topping. But if you're used to subtler blends and you like, I'm going to say milder. The nicotine, there's no nicotine in this. It's very mild. But if you want a milder profile, or if you like milder profile, this is going to be overwhelming to you. But it might be also something good for an English smoker's change of pace. So, all right, that's it for me. I'm going to try to enjoy the rest of this now that we're getting down a little past the third, or the last third. See, I can't even think. And we'll see you again very soon on the Paladin Piper channel. Thanks for sticking with me, guys.